And they are out too. So it's 9 o'clock, Sunday evening, August 29th. Damn, just damn. That's all I gotta say about that. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, this guy looks suspicious. Oh no, it's a chick. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's safe to say all 99 cent only stores in the valley are out of my personal lubricant of choice. Damn it. Oh. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, dang. I was really, really hoping I would find one store that still had it in stock. And if you're wondering where the hell I'm going right now, I just noticed out of the corner of my eyes as I was driving, like no real destination. I was trying to regroup. The mission was a failure. I mean, not like it's my fault that they're out of what I'm looking for, but I mean, God knows I just wasted an hour of my time and God knows how much gas trying to find what I'm looking for. You know what's funny is I can't even think of the name of the brand. Warm Touch, I think. Not like there's not comparable products sold at other stores, but I just really, really, really have a preference for this brand. And the price is super low compared to other comparable brands. Anyway, as I was coming out, just driving this out, I noticed in the corner of my eye, September's Bar in the strip mall. And I missed the entrance. I thought I'd be able to go back around from the back, but that literally took me around the building back out the street. But that's fine. It still was safer and easier than a U-turn. So. This used to be a karaoke spot. It used to be an okay karaoke spot. I haven't done a sales call in a while. Now seems like a good time to do one. Get my mind off the fact that I'm out of lube. Yeah, I have no idea who I'm going to talk to here. It just feels like a good time to do it. Oh, I think I should pull my hair back. I think it'll look a little more professional in a ponytail. So anyway, I should finish the arena story. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, I knew that she was his wife, but I remember the first day after I was hired, the first day I went in, and I was kind of working, but it was like not working. Like it wasn't my show. Like before I do my show, I always have to do almost always have to do a certain amount of stuff before I get in there, just to get a full grip on, you know, what I basically to augment whatever, you know, even if there's a house system there, I'm always having to augment whatever I'm doing. Usually got to augment something to get the bar up to, you know, what I need for audio and video for my karaoke show. Since my karaoke show was a little more involved than a regular karaoke show, and because at this point I'm 100% running, and have been for years, 100% running off actively distributed HDMI, high definition video. Anyway, yeah, when I went in, right, it was behind the bar. And I'd never met her before. I didn't even realize she was his wife, but she introduced me, you know, just like, oh, well, I'm his wife, you know. And I told her that Jim said it was okay, and she seemed really hesitant. And she's like, well, you need to call Jim, which I did, and, you know, and I talked to him, and which I'd already kind of mentioned it to him, but it might have been in, you know, one ear and out the other. That actually entailed me, you know, putting a possibly running cables across his bar, and but yeah, I talked to him, and I just kind of saw that as a, you know, he's the boss. Talk to him, and she looks fun. Yeah, talk, and then, you know, I put him on the phone with her just briefly, just to kind of reiterate like what I was doing, and then when I got off, I just kind of confirmed with her, just, you know, hey, just so you know, like, this is what I do for a living. I do audio, video stuff. I actually install systems. You know, anytime I'll need anything fixed, like, I'm here for you. And you know, if in the off chance that I do bump something and something stops working, I'm not leaving it till it is working, and I've got the skills to make it work. So she's like, well, okay. And I got the cable in quick, and you know, when she had to admit, like, when it was done, she's like, yeah, I can't even see what you did. But yeah, she looks like fun. But yeah, like, I've never, like, I see her all the time, and I always say hi to her and friendly to her, you know, and I get drinks from her, but I've never really approached her in a boss capacity before. But after hearing that conversation the night before, like, when I realized she was there, I was like, yeah, that's who I need to talk to right now, because my computer is not gonna be. I cannot run a karaoke show without a mouse, and this mouse is. I've shot everything I can. This mouse is not responding, and she's like, well, yeah, I think, you know, Jim might have a spare one, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you know, I got 15 minutes to make it to Goodwill, and I can pretty much guarantee they'll have one. There's always, you know, used optical USB mouse at Goodwill. It's very rare to go into a Goodwill thrift store and there not be one. But yeah, it's the first time I hit her up as in a boss capacity. I'm like, hey, this is, you know, just FYI, I'm not, you know. And she's like, well, what's the problem? What's the problem? I'm like, well, I'm probably going to be about 15 minutes late, you know, getting started as a result. She's like, oh, that's no problem. I'm like, well, I just want to make sure you know that, you know, I'm not trying to be derelict to my duties. Just sometimes shit happens. So, anyway, and the reason I got on that subject is I was going by Bookman's, but I didn't even go to Bookman's. I assume they close at 9. But even if they do close at 10, I don't have the money to be spending at Bookman's right now. But yeah, me and going into stores like that, when I did my little thrifting thing the other day, a couple weeks ago, and my feeble attempts at making thrifting videos, which was awful, especially since I shot some of it with that Obama phone, and holy cow, that phone shoots the worst video I think I've ever seen. Like, I remember, like, non-smartphone phones that I had, like keyboard messenger phones that shot better video, much better video than that. Like, oh gosh, I used to have this Nokia that flipped open with a keyboard. Oh no, I think maybe it was a Caracia. Gosh, wish I could remember the model phone. I love that phone. And I also had a little red Motorola phone that was like a slider with a keyboard on it. It looked like a BlackBerry, but it wasn't. Yeah, it didn't have apps or anything, but it did shoot video. And that one played MP3s as well. And yeah, also shot better video than the Obama phone. That thing shoots horrible video. Anyway, yeah, I went in there just to get a mouse. And I literally had like 5 minutes. Like, they told me, they were leery to let me in the door. Like, you don't only get 5 minutes. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm going for. In and out. I'm sure y'all have it. And if you don't, I'll just be right out. They're like, well, okay. And I ended up grabbing 2 optical mice. Figure I doubled my chance of them working, because sometimes you do get a dud at Goodwill, and I wouldn't have time to go back and return it. Goodwill's really good about letting you return stuff, at least in Phoenix. The Phoenix, you know, metro area stores. As long as the price tag is still on it, you still got your receipt. They're pretty good about letting you return electronic items. You won't get your money back, but you'll get store credit, and, you know, whatever. It's not like I won't spend $3 at Goodwill, right? But on my way out, I just gotta look at the electronics shelf because I'm there, and I picked up a turntable for $10. So it's nothing fancy. get a shot of it here, like you're gonna see it in here. There it is. Yeah, you see so much, don't you? It's an MCS series, so you know, an OEM made for JCPenney. Absolutely nothing fancy. Plastic tone arm, preset weight, no setting for anti-skating, T4P mount cartridge, but T4P is a standard mount. It doesn't have a stylus in the cartridge, but it has an Audio-Technica cartridge in it, so I'm pretty sure I can get a stylus for it pretty inexpensively. The belt is on it. It has turned to goo, but I do have quite a few turntable belts in stock, and if not, it's no big deal to order more. But yeah, it's got a nice, other than that, most everything seems to be in nice condition. It's got a nice, it's got the original rubber mat on it. That's a nice shape, a little bit dirty, but it should clean up nice. Cables and connectors look to be in good shape. It is missing, like, on the reject button, the outer cover is missing. The button is still there, but it's a little cosmetically challenged, missing the outer button. I don't know. I might flip it with the button missing and just, you know, it's cosmetically challenged. Knock the price down a little bit. I'm actually hoping I can pull. There's a button right next to it that's for raising and lowering the tone arm, and that mechanism works great, by the way. And I'm assuming that plastic, you know, button cover is exactly the same. I'm hoping I could pop that off, and I got a very technical-minded friend that's good with 3D printing. I'm hoping maybe he can print me two that match. Maybe, just maybe. It's also a possibility I might have a junk turntable in my storage that's from the same OEM. That memory serves, I've got one that's really similar. That's branded Marantz, and it might have just it's more mechanically challenged than this one is, so it might have the right spot. At any rate, my point was going to be I just can't. I have very little control when it comes to spending money in places like that. I like to buy stuff, and yeah, Bookman's like a candy store for me. So, yeah, I need to until my money's a little more right. I need to be avoiding thrift stores and places like Bookman's. Anyway, I'm gonna go into September, do a half-ass sales call. Wish me luck.